Hello friends, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I could not be more excited because we're finally going to be bringing out all the touches of fall in this room, and I am just so excited to share it with you guys today. So I wanted to actually give you guys a quick overview of what the room looks like before we get started. I took out my normal throw pillows and my normal decor that I have out on my coffee table and just removed it. That way I could just have fresh eyes on the space. And then I took out all of my storage totes and pulled out everything fall. I'm actually not going to be decorating for Halloween today. We're just going to stick to the warm colors of the season and keep it nice and simple. I don't want to go as overboard as I have in other years. So I was just going to kind of go with what felt easiest, and that to me is always starting here at the fireplace. Anytime I decorate for a season or for like Christmas, this seems to be the spot that I love to start with. So I already have an idea of what I want to do. I've done this the past couple of years here on this mantle, but before I get started, I'm just going to give this mantle a quick wipe down with some of my Branch Basics multi-surface spray. I had picked up these stems from Hobby Lobby years ago, and now looking back, I want to say everything I decorated with this year is stuff that I've had from previous years. So I've really got a really good collection going, and standing back and looking at everything that I put out in this room, I don't think I put out anything new, but as we go, I will pull out anything I notice if I did pick it up this season. But these stems are just a Hobby Lobby find. I didn't want just a traditional garland run across the top of the mantle. I wanted to do more of like a cascading look. It just looks like I went out and grabbed these branches from outside versus picking up a garland from the store. So I just kind of laid those out, and I didn't want it to be perfect. So some areas are going to be a little heavier and thicker than others, and I want to just kind of see how everything naturally laid, and then I just very slightly adjusted what needed to be adjusted, just so at least makes it look nice as it sits up here. And then these white pumpkins I had picked up from Hobby Lobby a few years ago as well, and I just love how it looks against just the natural oranges, greens, and browns in the leaves of these stems. I had these cute little muted orange pumpkins again from Hobby Lobby from years prior, and I just love how it's not like a bright in your face orange. It just gives it a little bit of depth. So I had a handful of these, so I'm just kind of scattering them across the mantle with these white pumpkins just to kind of fill it in a little bit more. I want to say last year I might have even had twinkle lights up here. But I didn't find any in my storage bin, so they must be in with my Halloween stuff. But I think even adding little twinkle lights up here would look really pretty at night, just to kind of set that cozy mood in the whole room. These twisted candlesticks, I believe I picked these up from Home Goods just last year, and one of the things I love about having these candle sconces up here by the fireplace is how I can change them out seasonally. So it's just a really easy way to add a pop of color or just a festive touch in a room. So for Christmas, I think I have some really deep red ones and some really deep green ones, and I could just easily swap these out for honestly just a few dollars, and it's a super easy budget friendly way to just add a little bit of the season to the room. So moving on to the sofas, all of these throw pillows I've collected over the last few years. I believe this is my second or third fall with these fall leaf pillows. I had searched high and low for these. They're from Home Goods. I think I paid $30 a pillow, but they are a really high quality down material, And then these really pretty, more flannel looking ones that you're seeing me place here on the sofa are from Target. I got those on clearance at the end of the season just this last year. And then the one with the little green pumpkin you see right here, those were also at end of the fall season that I picked up last year too. So I love being able to pick things up on sale at the end of the season, even though I know you have to wait a whole other year to use them. It is such a great way to get some of those really trendy, popular items without that big price tag. As I'm putting stuff out, I'm just trying to pull textures into this room and just kind of seeing what works and what looks good. So everything you're seeing me put out in today's video isn't necessarily going to stay or where it's going to land. So I kind of experiment with things, and I also want it to be practical and functional. So I'm going to lay these blankets out every evening. We love to cuddle up in this room and either put on a movie or a show. And so I love having cozy pillows and blankets just that are easy to grab around the room. So I'm going to throw out these 2 throw blankets, one on each sofa. So no matter where you're sitting, you'll have a place to cozy up. And then I pulled these pumpkins. Do you guys remember how popular these were last year? I was so happy I was able to get my hands on some. This white one is from HomeGoods. I think I paid maybe $12.99 for it. And then the yellow one, that more mustard yellow one, I think I had found at TJ Maxx last year as well. So I was kind of moving the pillows around the room to try and balance out the colors the best I could. And here's what I came up with. Moving over to our big cozy chair. The whole family loves this chair, you guys. It's so nice to fall into this spot at the end of the day. You know, when I'm done closing up the kitchen and dishes are running in the dishwasher, and maybe have a glass of wine, or, you know, just put on a movie and cozy in for the night. This chair is honestly so great. So I wanted to make sure that I also put a throw blanket over here and made it nice and festive, because it is, you know, a big part of the room and it's definitely used. So I'm going to put these 2 throw pillows again that I already owned. I want to say the one that says Hey Pumpkin is from a year or 2 ago at the Target dollar spot. And then the pillow behind it, I believe, was a TJ Maxx find. And then the throw blanket, I think I had gotten that actually on Amazon a couple years back. So here I am kind of playing with things and trying to figure out what works. There was just a little bit too much of the burnt orange and beige going on, so I thought I'd go ahead and bring in this more like mustard colored throw blanket that I actually forgot that I had. I pulled it out of my cabinet and put it over there just to give it a little mix of colors so everything wasn't the same and really bland. I need to get a candle to put inside this wicker pumpkin. I think it'll just kind of draw the eye to this side of the room. These 2 throw pillows, again, I owned. The one pillow with the stripes on it is out year round. Then the more muted one with the leaves that complements the ones on the sofas, I got the same year that I got my fall pillows on the sofa that I paid $30 a piece for. But you guys, I was on the hunt for those things. They just like screamed Pottery Barn to me. They look very high end. They look hand done, actually, all the stitching on it. They're very intricate, and that's why I was like, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and pay the $30 a piece, because I know I'm gonna have these pillows for a really, really long time. and I still love them just as much as I did the day I brought them home. So kind of added a little fall touch over on the bench in the corner, and now I wanted to turn my attention here to the coffee table. Again, we do live here. This is a very lived in, loved home, so I wanted to make sure that I was keeping things very functional. I didn't want to fill up the coffee table with a bunch of clutter, so I'm just going to keep it really simple with a vase with some more of these stems, and then maybe put out a candle and a couple pumpkins and call it a day.
I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow away the side, and all that blossomed will wither away and die. Not now. I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
Again, I'm not entirely sure if this is how everything is going to stay. I have so much fall decor, I could easily move things around and not even have to go to the store and buy anything. But this is just what I was inspired to do this day. I totally forgot I got the cutest little natural kind of wicker style mushroom and acorns. It's just a vase filler I put in this pedestal bowl that I usually have out year round just to give it a little fall touch. I shared this delicious candle in my recent fall haul, you guys. Even when I blew it out the whole rest of the night, the downstairs smelled like a bakery. Highly recommend this candle. It is on the strong side, so I will say if you're sensitive to scents or get headaches, maybe steer away from it. But if you love a good potent candle that will literally make your whole house smell like a bakery, definitely pick that one up. It's from Target. I think it was around $9.99. So that's how my coffee table came out. I really do like it. Again, it's just really, really simple with all the fall feels while still leaving us plenty of space to use the table, you know, through, you know, at night to put our drinks, put out movie snacks, stuff like that, whatever we need, kick our feet up. But now moving over to the entryway, I'm not doing a lot over here. I'm just pulling out those green stems, putting in some more of those fall stems and mixing in different fall foliage that I've just collected throughout the years. And then I debated putting up a fall sign right here, and I do end up putting it out, and I just didn't want a bunch of like writing and words everywhere. I know that was really popular in years past, but I've kind of steered away from wording and like writing on the wall or decor that has writing on it. But I just really, really like this sign. So we're gonna go ahead and swap out the more landscape one that I had on here with the gold frame and put up this cute little fall one. Now this is a really subtle touch, but I'm telling you, this is probably one of my favorite things that we did in this whole room today, is that I have some seasonal records. I have Christmas, we have this Halloween one, has all the fall colors, and I know I didn't decorate for Halloween today, but I think it still flows and we can just enjoy this record. We love to play this record player quite often. So I just put out the Haunted House Halloween vinyl on display, put on a record, and it really just brought this whole room to life. I ultimately decided not to do anything up on my shelves. At least that's how I feel it needs to be right now. I noticed that I want this to be an enjoyable process and not something that is overwhelming. And to be honest, I really like my shelves the way that they are. And I don't think I should have to clear off all these shelves just to make things look over the top in this room. I think even just putting, swapping out green florals you have around your house right now for some festive warm colored leaves, and maybe put out a few pumpkins and maybe a couple pillows and a throw blanket and call it a day. And that's how I feel I did in this room today, and I really love how it came out. So if you guys also enjoyed it, please give this video a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I do have more fall content coming. I want to move into my kitchen and also my bedroom, and I'm even going to be taking you guys thrifting with me in an upcoming video. So thank you so much for watching. Again, so much to come, and I'll see you guys next time in a brand new video. Bye!